my auto sleeper camper. Just wait for all these volumes of traffic. There was nothing a minute ago, now there's tons of it. They're all going to a wedding fair, I think. Rosie's done 111,723 miles. By the time I park, there'll be another 10 or 15. I've done 300 of those and been trouble-free. I did notice from the previous owner's mileage log that the oh, look at this, electric windows on a T4. How nice, eh? How nice. And central locking on a T4. I did notice that the fuel consumption wasn't as good as I thought it should be. Look at that view. It's amazing. Keep your eyes on the road, mate. Keep your eyes on the road. But crikey, it's very distracting. Wonderful, beautiful Sussex. Anyway, I had it checked out. It turns out that the fuel pump had been leaking. So I had new seals fitted and so on and so forth. The only other thing I've done is I put 2 new front tyres on it because the previous ones where it had been sitting had gone a bit square. The previous owner was a professor of physics at a university, and so he fitted these ammeter for the leisure battery and the main battery. He fitted various other circuits, including a door open, lights left on circuit, jolly useful. It's got a proper leisure battery which can charge off the alternator or off the mains when you plug it in. It's got 240 volt hookup, it's got heating, it's got lighting, it's got a cooling fan that opens automatically. This roof hatch opens automatically and will close itself as soon as it starts to rain, switch itself off. Very clever, very, very clever. It's got an awning, an Omnistore awning, which is made by Tool. That's Tool, not Tool. It's got a clock which works and shows the right time. Front fog lights, radio stereos I've never tried. The power socket might work. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Yeah, there you go. It works. So you can bring your sat nav or charge your phone, whatever. And it drives just as you'd expect. It's not the quickest thing since Nigel Mansell, and you measure acceleration not in seconds but in minutes. But it drives very well. Power steering, of course, which on a T4 is just a delight, because the ones without were jolly heavy. You had to pump the tyres up to about 45 psi to allow your wife to drive home after a boozy barbecue. Fit bites, eh? Thank you. The only thing mechanically I would comment is that it's got a slight tappet rattle, which they're hydraulic tappets, so you can't get in there and adjust them, and going in and you'd have to replace the lot to find out which one it was. Oh, I suppose you could use a stethoscope, a proper, engineer's stethoscope. You might be able to isolate it to within 3 or 2 that way, but frankly, if it ain't broke, don't get involved. It had a turbo fitted professionally. Normally this engine is very slow, very sluggish, but this is much better than usual. And it drives very nicely. Very nice indeed. Anyway, there you have Rosie.